I think people consider money their most precious asset, and they're afraid to let it go, that there may not be money to fill in behind it. So I think when we can prove our faith with our finances, that's really showing God, we trust you. A lot of people don't have Christianity jump to mind when you hear about a law firm. For us, we're trying to figure out how to make our business, which is a law firm, to be a great Christian witness. When I started out in the legal profession, I was led to believe that it was most important to separate my faith from my work. And over time, I've learned that that's actually completely incorrect. And then about 10 years ago, God really touched my heart about using our business as an economic engine for the kingdom. And that's where we really started on quite a path. So God started stirring in my heart that there were people in my business that didn't give to good works, and that if we as a business started tithing on the gross revenue, then we would actually be tithing for each and every staff person, so that the business could substitute in and be the tither for those people as individuals. With the kind of practice that we have in the law firm, we actually work on a contingency fee. We don't bill by the hour, so we have no good way to predict what our revenue is. So for us to actually embark on something where we commit 10% of our gross was even crazier sounding than it might be to a lot of businesses. When I proposed to our executive director that I wanted to start giving 10% of our gross revenue away, she misheard me and thought I meant 10% of our profit. Well, our profit was about 1%, and I'm like, no, gross revenue. She thought I'd lost my mind. But God has been faithful, and here we stand 11 years later. Every single month we have been able to make that commitment. And I really believe it's because God wanted to make a point to everybody here that we didn't lose anything by giving away 10%. In fact, we were better for it. As Christian business owners, most of us are very strategic in our planning. We feel like you have to do the exact same thing with the ministry aspects of your business. So for us in our giving, we have a strategic plan. We have a scorecard for ministry. We also have KPIs. We have key performance indicators to indicate how successful we're being in our ministry. When we made the commitment to start giving away 10%, I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed other people from our staff who are aligned with me to come together and figure out what's the Lord want us to do with this 10% now. So the tithe team is comprised of people who have full-time jobs here. It's just an add-on, but an extraordinarily important add-on for them. Each of us comes together for 1 hour each month on the same day. Then the next week we come together and make decisions about to which nonprofits are we going to give and in what amounts. We were led to Matthew 25 and to Deuteronomy 14, and that at least half of our money every month needed to go to advancing the Great Commission, to bringing the gospel to people and to equipping the church. What's been amazing is we've had so much fun with this. It has brought joy to us individually and corporately. It's changing our culture. And now what we're seeing is they're getting involved in nonprofits. They're volunteering. They're serving on boards. They're excited about what we're doing. Particularly with younger generations right now, it matters to people that their job is bigger than just their job. What we've seen is God's faithfulness every single month. That as long as we walked it out, that He was faithful. He made a way. He provided resources. At the time we started, we had about a 1% profit margin. So for us to give away 10% every single month was a miracle. Your business, the business that God has given to you, is an economic engine. We hope that each business leader will be listening to the Lord to say, what do you want me to do? And how can I show my faith to you, Lord, by my giving?